a poem backwards, starting with the ending and ending with the start. Okay. Retrograde Mercury, a memory that moves backwards. The red planet moving away from the sun towards the dark side of the moon. At least that's how it begins for young black boys like me that enter the story backwards. A story that starts with the ending and ends with the beginning. So listen. 7 a.m. sunrise, 26th of April. The skeleton is sleeping. In the midst to burn your broken family tree, one has to burn leaves. Hope that the fire incinerates the mind, so that you can fry paper planes, set thoughts ablaze, reconstitute flying solar flashes. The ashes meet the bone, the skeleton wakes up. This is the part where the phoenix meets Icarus. He bent his waxed wings so that he can rise above the ashes. His alarm clock is made up of green leaves. Wake up and smell the weed. This is the part where Atlas meets Sisyphus. He carried the world on his broken clavicles. He pushed a barrel of ethanol uphill, but he wakes up and he sees a note. And it's written, Bramfontein Pharmacy, chronic medication, instructions. This medication will fill hollow spaces emptied by depression. Take 2 before cutting your wrist. Initials, SKRR. 3 a.m. in the morning, 26th of April. The skeleton searches for himself on everything else, including mirrors on the wall, where the first of them all has residues of snow. White patches dwarfed by 7 lines puffed each and every minute. He's a star learning how to shine, which is a metaphor for young black boys that build glass houses in places of snow, which is a metaphor for young black boys that see snowflakes slipping on places where you can never throw stones, which is a metaphor for young black boys that burn forest on places where he was about to burn ice cubes. Temptation. He opens his mouth and the voice of his father comes out and it says, "Don't you dare take that stone into your nose." The skeleton refuses the offer and goes back to his place. 12 o'clock, midnight. Their love was never supreme, so they hoped to lie on cold trains, fleeting with past memories. Time is nothing else but a position. The skeleton wanted to fall in love, but he realized that his ribcage was empty. He realized that there was nothing left. Nothing felt right. The ambidexterity of absence leaving the corners of his mouth. The audacity of presence is a beautiful woman standing in front of him. Her presence only exists on the back of her mouth. She only speaks herself into existence. She opened up her matrix. The skeleton realized that there were so many glitches. Her name is Neo, N-E-O, a Sotho name, but the skeleton preferred the English pronunciation because in Bramfontein, people's tongues are being kept captive by the Queen's language. And this is how they fell out of love. Drinking cheap liquor, smoking Mary Jane. She wanted to be inside of him, but he wanted to be outside his broken bones. How can you build a home that is fractured by death and partially splintered by suicide notes? Sister Bettina continues to play in the background. In the meantime, they shared their skins, but the skeleton had none. Instead, he gave away his brokenness. 8 p.m., 25th of April, evening. This is the part where the poetry disappears, silent. This is the part where the storyteller keeps quiet, silent. This is the part where OK Malum Cool Cat's song is playing. After that, followed by a verse from Flyber, silent. This is the part where people continue dancing, as if nothing is happening, silent. 5 p.m., 25th of April, sunset. He walks in the midst of dark places, jaded by the smell of herbs and inebriated elixir, Bramfontein. He walks into a store and it's written, "Welcome to Bramfontein Pharmacy. We sell our products to people with empty souls." So he walks in, and this is how the story starts. And this is the story of Masilela and how he shed his skin, and now he has turned into a skeleton. He proceeded and went back to the party, where is a place for broken people with no souls. Thank you.